Hey, this is Chris, and let's take a look today to see what sort of stuck points you're experiencing in your life in terms of money and the flow of money in your life. Do you feel stuck? Like maybe you're working in a job, working for a paycheck, and there just seems to be only so much that you can make, and you've hit the ceiling with that. Or you're in business or sales, and no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do, you can't seem to break through a certain level of income in your life. Or maybe you're trying to figure out how to have a lot more abundance in your life. And whatever it is that you're looking at and how you're experiencing abundance in your life right now, is that keeping you stuck? Do you feel stuck about money? If so, this is exactly what we're going to dive into on the 30-day Financial Freedom and Life Mastery course. And what we're going to do is go to the most simplest and most powerful of Lester's teachings. We're going to focus in on squaring everything with love. See, just examine for yourself right now, how loving are you towards money? Like having to work for it, having to ask for it, having others ask you for it. Maybe you have some judgments about rich people. And if so, talk about me, talk about you, what's the difference? Or maybe you have an aversion to banks, to the stock market, to investing. And maybe you have aversions to other forms of money management, insurance, things like that. And you don't like that sort of stuff. Well, that's all in the economics of money. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to go out and invest or learn any of this stuff. But if you have feelings about it, non-loving feelings, you reckon that would create some stuckness for you? Feeling non-loving towards money in general. And what if you can get totally open and loving? You think that would open up a flow of money and abundance in your life? Plus, if you can be totally loving in the whole realm of money, how much love would that bring into your life overall? Just you being loving. And examine again for yourself. What areas of money and finances are you not loving? Like, for instance, the IRS, the tax people, or credit cards, or debtors, things like that. Do you have feelings about that, aversions? And if so, that's pushing it away. So again, in the 30-day course, we're going to look at all of this stuff, every bit of it, with the purpose of squaring it all with love and being totally loving, ultimately loving ourselves. So let's start right now. Think about something that you may not love so much. Maybe you have credit card bills or credit card debt. Take a look. And see what feeling that brings up. Maybe you have a stuck feeling about debt in your life. You don't know what to do about it. You're just trying your best to get by. And it's just on your back. And maybe that brings up a heavy feeling. Or a fear. What if I can't pay it? Now, see if you're fighting with those feelings. You don't like the fear, the heaviness. Now, instead of fighting with it, because fighting with your feelings isn't getting you anywhere, is it? So could you let go of fighting with them? And could you let go of fighting with them even more? Could you let go of fighting with them even more? And could you welcome your feelings? See, this is where the love comes in. Just welcome your feelings up with love now. Welcome up your fear with love. Welcome up your resistance with love. And just hand all of your negative feelings right now about credit cards or debt over to beingness with love. Just welcome it all up with love and just allow it to flow into beingness. Just hand it over to beingness. And more. And more. And see if you feel more loving doing this. Now, take a look to see if there's another aspect about money that you don't like so much. Maybe investing. Maybe you tried it before and you lost at it. Or you got a little bit up and then went right back down. So you just don't see how you could really get forward in it. And maybe have some resistance about it. Or maybe you're resisting having your money tied up in investments. Or maybe you don't know anything about it. You don't know what to do, who to trust for investment advice, things like that. So bring up any feelings that you have about investing. And again, it doesn't mean that you have to invest in anything. But if you have this stuff running in your mind, it's clouding your whole picture about money. So just welcome up your feelings now. And welcome them up with love. Allow this stuff to just come up. It's just negative feelings. And feelings, well, they're just feelings. So just open up and let these feelings pass through. Hand them over to beingness now with love. And even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And get a picture in your mind. Whatever investing looks like to you in your mind. Maybe you have a lot of information about it, or maybe not so much, but you got a picture about it. And could you love that picture? Just love it. Maybe if you can't love it, could you like it a little bit? Just like it. And like it a little bit more. And 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 could you love it now? And more. And even more. And even more. Notice how you feel now. And see if you feel more open to money and abundance. Less separated from it. See, that's the key. And this is why we're going right to the simplicity of where Lester's coming from. Love, and squaring it all with love. Because love dissolves any sense of separation and any barrier that's separating you from money. And when that's gone, there's just a oneness, and you're in charge. So open up this channel in your life, finally, and have all the money, all the abundance you deserve, and start living the lifestyle you deserve. Click the link below and join us on the 30 Day.